Mokaev is the guy that he'd want to bring back to the UFC because he said his contract is totally done now.
He's not under contract anymore.
They cut an undefeated contender, a 7-0 record, one of the youngest prospects in UFC history, and they let him go. But now, Muhammad Mokaev is back, flying to Qatar to meet Dana White and Hunter Campbell, and the MMA world can't believe it. How did one of the brightest young stars go from dominating the octagon to being released at the peak of his rise? And what made the UFC suddenly pick up the phone again? Let's dive into the wild story of Muhammad Mokaev, the controversy, the outrage, and the comeback that could rewrite UFC's biggest mistake. Before the chaos, Muhammad Mokaev was a storybook prospect, a refugee from Dagestan who found his way to England, grinding through the amateur circuit, building an incredible 23-0 record before turning pro. He debuted in 2020 under Brave CF, immediately impressing with his dominant wrestling and relentless pace. By late 2021, the UFC couldn't ignore him. He signed and debuted in March 2022, choking out Cody Durden in under a minute. Mokaev wasn't just winning, he was dismantling opponents. Charles Johnson, Malcolm Gordon, Jafel Filho, Tim Elliott, Alex Perez, all fell one by one. By 2024, he was number 6 in the flyweight division, undefeated and unbroken. Everyone expected a title run. Then suddenly, everything stopped. After his win over Manel Kape at UFC 304, celebration turned to confusion. Weeks passed. No new contract, no fight news. Then came the shock. Mokaev was out of the UFC. Dana White called it a decision made for many reasons, but fans weren't buying it. Reddit lit up. They cut an undefeated prospect at number 6 in the world? Unreal. Speculation spread. Was it his style, his attitude, or something deeper behind the scenes? Before UFC 304, tensions with Manel Kape had boiled over. The two nearly fought in the hotel during fight week. Security had to step in, and at weigh-ins, they had to be separated again. Afterward, Mokaev said, "I don't start fights, but I won't walk away either." Fans saw fire. The UFC saw a problem. Insiders claimed matchmakers were frustrated, and with his contract ending, they simply didn't renew it. Instead of disappearing, Mokaev came roaring back. He returned to Brave Combat Federation, where it all began. "I'll be back. UFC made a mistake," he declared. Free from politics, his fan base exploded. Soon, "Bring Mokaev back" became a viral chant across MMA, Twitter, and Reddit. Then came the twist. Mokaev revealed that UFC's Hunter Campbell personally reached out after his Brave fights. "Hunter Campbell wished me good luck and congratulated me afterward. I'm flying to Qatar next week to meet with them." As soon as the comeback rumor dropped, MMA Twitter erupted. UFC realized they fumbled the bag. "He's back. Redemption season. Put him straight into a title eliminator." Mokaev versus Pantoja would sell. This story was too good to ignore. "I didn't deserve to be cut. I never lost. I was ranked number 6 and still improving. I respect the UFC, but I want what's fair." Sometimes when you're young, emotions run hot. I've grown. I'm ready to handle business right. That maturity has impressed fans and analysts alike. He's no longer just the young prospect. He's a man on a mission. On November 22nd, Mokaev heads to Qatar to meet with Dana White and the UFC matchmakers. Talks of a multi-fight deal are underway, possibly for an early 2025 Middle East card. Fans are already fantasy booking Pantoja, Royval, or even a Kape rematch. The return of a dark horse. Mokaev's story isn't over. He's 24, undefeated and hungrier than ever. Now, as he prepares to return, fans see not just a comeback, but a fighter reborn. When he steps into that cage again, the world will be watching. Because this time, it's not about proving he belongs. It's about proving the UFC was wrong. If you believe Muhammad Mokaev deserves another shot in the UFC, drop your thoughts below. Who should he fight next? Pantoja, Royval, or Kape? Like, comment, and stay tuned for more stories.